Well. Welcome back, everybody.
Well.
Congratulations, Pete. That was an excellent loop. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, it's good.
So, welcome back to Andertons TV. We are shooting out some guitars with the delightful Danish Pete there and me, the captain over here. So, this little video is for those of you out there going, maybe I've already got a Fender Strat, or I've had a Fender Strat, or maybe I looked at buying a Fender Strat, but I just want to move on to something a little bit more contemporary. But I'm not ready yet to go full
to let loose.
Ibanez RG, Jackson, Dinky. I don't want to go that far. But you know, I just want something that's a bit more modern. So within the Fender range, if you wanted something that, you know, looks and smells like a Fender Strat, but is a little bit more contemporary, you might opt for Player Plus. So Player Plus has a slightly flatter fretboard, humbucker at the bridge, locking tuners, that kind of thing, a little bit more contemporary. So we thought what we would do today is have a look at this guitar, plus maybe some other brands that are in that ballpark. So the qualifying criteria for this video is the guitars had to have a flatter fretboard radius than a traditional 9.5 inch. And we've got a selection here from 12 to 14 inch radius. Yes,
no,
not that. It had to be an HSS, although some of these guitars you can buy in SSSS, but it had to have HSS. And that was kind of it, really. It had to have a trem system. It couldn't have a Floyd. It had to have a sort of a relatively traditional style trem system. And they all had to be in a similar price bracket. Yeah. So I think what we've got here is anything from probably £650 to £900 is our sort of whatever you call that word. Our bracket, our range.
Price range. This colour's great, man. Sorry, but this colour is...
Well, there's going to be, all of the guitars in this range are available in other colours. I think the one I'm holding just has one other colour. The other guitars in the range, I think, have several other colours. But we'll talk about it. So, Pete has got there a Music Man Sterling Cutlass. Sterling is, again, it's the brand that Music Man use for their Far Eastern made copies of their American stuff. We have a Fender Player Plus HSS Strat. Very cool. Came out in 2021. We have the Nick Johnston Schecter. Again, lots of different colours available in that. Nick Johnston, tremendous guitar player. If you're not familiar with him, go check him out.
What a guitar this is.
We have the Yamaha Pacifica. This is the 612. I kind of feel that colour-wise, you'd be forgiven for seeing this and going, oh, I learned to play on that guitar, because the 112, the Pacifica 112, is super popular in this finish. But this is not the 112. This is the 612. It's much higher spec.
Almost the same price. Lots
of different colours on that as well. And then we've got a Chapman Pro Series ML1 hybrid. So, should we do like we did in the first video where I just strummed some clean chords? I mean, in that opening jam, I had pedals and all sorts. I'm using the affordable backline, so I've got an affordable pedal board on the floor, which I'm sure you'll see in a clip at some point, and I'm going into the Laney Super Cub rig. So my whole rig is pedals and amps and everything will be probably under £1,000. Pete's going into his normal rig, so Victory DP40 and his, £50,000 pedal. So Pete and I did a video just before this one looking at more sort of traditional Strats, things like Fender Player Plus.
It might be up here.
Similar ones there. Oh, it's a good idea.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
And basically, I just essentially strummed each guitar, went through each one, pointed out a couple of pertinent specs, and then we blindfold Pete up to sort of see what he thinks. So we're going to do the same again. So I've turned all my pedals off. I'm going to start with this guitar, Chapman ML1 Hybrid. The pertinent kind of specs, if you like, for this video are that it has a 13.5 inch radius fretboard. And it has a set of Seymour Duncan pickups in here with the classic stacked Strat Plus pickups in the neck and middle, and a Seymour Duncan pearly gates at the bridge. And that sounds like this, if I turn the volume up.
That's pokey.
No coil tap on the humbucker, just full fat humbucking goodness all the way.
What are you playing into the amp? What amp is it?
Laney Cub, Super Cub, 15 watt little, very affordable valve amplifier. So that's what I said. I don't want to talk too much about the spec. It has a floating trem system, so a dual fulcrum trem system, a little roller saddle over the, a little sort of roller, I suppose,
there's a little
built
roller
into the saddle, just to sort of remove, again, a little bit of friction. But it's free floating, so you can see it can go backwards or forwards, and it has hip shot tuners.
I like a bit of friction.
That's that one.
Which one? You going, Yamaha?
So, Yamaha...
That's just the guitar. What'd you say? That's just a guitar that everybody has played at some point in their beginning.
So,
beginnings. Blah, 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 blah.
Also Seymour Duncan loaded. So the Yamaha has a 13 3/4 inch radius fretboard.
Are you looking at the spec over there?
Very similar to the Chapman. We have now two SSL Seymour Duncan pickups and a TB14 humbucker in the bridge. This now does not have a floating trem system, so it's a Wilkinson trem system. Looks really nice. I like it a lot. Like the way the saddles are cast. Normal tuners, but it can only go forwards. And it
just like me.
But it does have a coil tap. It sounds like this.
Wow.
So a little bit brighter sounding, perhaps, but
more pokey.
A similar range of tones.
Yeah.
Yes, bear with, because Pete's going to be the one that does that. Pete's going to be the one that does the whole how does it feel.
And I haven't really played.
I
haven't played a Yamaha before.
This is true. So the Nick Johnston. Here we go again. This has all Schecter own brand parts on it. So we got Nick Johnston has its own signature series single coil pickups from the Diamond series, and then it has a 78 humbucker. So Diamond series humbucker. So and this is a 14-inch radius.
Yeah, so
fretboard.
that's the flattest one, isn't it?
It is locking tuners again, and it's a dual fulcrum trem system that this particular one isn't really set up to float, but it could be. Anyway.
Very similar.
The cleanest one so far, maybe darkest too.
Yeah, it's quite dark, isn't it?
This is the Music Man Cutlass.
Its colour's great. Coral.
All the parts on this are proprietary Music Man parts, so we got their own trem system, their own Sterling pickups.
Yeah.
And this, he says, looking at his board, is a 12-inch radius, so a little flatter and slightly different neck carve. Kind of, I think Music Man do their own thing, don't they?
Yeah, it's like that kind of thing. But these are slightly wider than the full fat American made
locking tuners again.
Yep. That seems like the loudest one.
No pushy pulley.
Seems like the loudest, doesn't it?
I think you're going to have to try them with your blindfold on.
Yeah, because that's going to make everything easier, isn't it?
They're all. I mean, I haven't changed the settings on my guitar amplifier between this video and the one with the normal, the Fender player and those ones. And all four of these guitars so far, so maybe this one won't, are driving the amp much harder, aren't they? So here we go.
Cleaner.
Much cleaner. Demonstrating, you know, superbly there why I generally don't like coil tapped humbuckers. You know, it's like great sound, and
it's not easy to pull these.
Weedy sound. Anyway, I'm not.
You have to get your nail on there to pop it.
Yeah, if you watch these, there are very few humbuckers that I think really do a convincing single coil tap sound.
Mini humbuckers are the best for splitting.
So next, I really want to blindfold Pete.
Of course you do.
And that's just a general thing for me.
Just
but specifically, the reason we're doing it here is half of me is always interested as to whether Pete can go, oh, I think that's this one or that one or whatever. But it's not really the point of this. I just think the minute that Pete can't see, it accentuates the other senses. So feel and tone will become much more apparent, the differences or lack of them. You know, that's
I keep telling people this, that they go, I can't believe you can't tell this from that when you do a video, and you can't tell the expensive from the cheap one. As soon as you put a blindfold on and you're not looking at the instrument, everything changes. And I will take any manufacturer of guitars come in and do a blindfold test with your guitar and something else, and then tell which one.
What will be interesting with the blindfold on is, can you spot which are the flatter between a 12-inch and a 14-inch radius? Can you spot which is which?
And they're 12, 13 and a half, 12, 12, 13 and a half, 14, 30. Wow, okay, that's going to be pretty... you need another stand, don't you? Let's get another stand.
Yes. Pass me the guitar and the cable, in fact.
And I need to blindfold up.
And you need to blindfold up. So, in time-honoured tradition, YouTube people, if this is number 1 and that one's number 5, what number are you thinking of?
Can I see anything?
Every time. I don't know, I'm going random here.
So I take the tuner off?
You can take the tuner off. Now, in fairness, one of these guitars has a reverse headstock. So to be totally honest with you, if you need to tune, that'll throw you. The rest of them, I'm not sure that you...
I can't touch some of them have got 2 knobs. Oh, actually, so some of them have got 2, some of them 3. This is... Oh, that's the first time that happened. What do you want to do? Gain? That's the wrong side. Go slightly left. I shouldn't be touching the arm, should I? Yeah, I like this a lot. It's very nice. It's difficult to say, but I feel fingerboards are very rolled. Oh God, I don't know if I could put a name on it. Maybe the Schecter. I'm not sure.
Okay, it doesn't really matter which one you think it is at this stage. We just care that you like it. That was really nice.
That's my favourite so far. That one I just played. Oh, am I clean here? Very different neck here. The corners are more sharp. Not sharp in as sharp, but there's not as roll, so. the volume down, the tone dissipates. I shouldn't do that. Oh! Oh man,
I think you should use the trem system, because the
I?
trem system across all 5, there are some differences. So
okay,
see
okay,
what you
I'll
like.
do a little bit of a... I got no idea what this is.
Fine, thank you very much.
Could be a Music Man, I'm not sure at all.
Who knows? Oh, I forgot, I thought that was my tuner, but it's yours, isn't it? Okay, let's try guitar number 3. Here we are.
Have I still got the gain on there?
You have, yes. No, that's it. Gain is off now.
Okay. Oh man, that's got really rolled boards as well, this one. Ah. Oh, I thought it was quite a... I think these are 9. I mean, I got no idea.
Gain, come on, gain it up.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Nice sound, but what it is, I'm not sure.
What it is, I'm not sure. So
That might be the Schecter.
You were okay. So just to say, you were pretty convinced. I need to get a nod from Oz.
I thought the first one was the Schecter.
Did you?
But I think that one might be the Schecter, that one there.
So we think the first one or the third one could be the Schecter.
Yeah.
And the second one you thought was a Music Man,
That
didn't
one
you?
there felt like the flat, it was very flat, that board.
Okay.
It felt like the flattest board, so that must be
right.
the Schecter.
Volume is up and pickup selector is in the neck position.
Okay, volume up, okay. Where's the switch? Where's the switch?
Behind the volume control. There you go. Oh, that's it.
Well, that's kind of giving it away then.
Wrong. No, you just turned the compressor on and off, I think. No, go left a bit more.
Yeah, that's this Chapman. It's
Is
where
that
the
the
switching
switch?
is. I
Just
think.
giving it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I mean, the neck feels familiar to me, you know.
Right, last one. Numero 5. So far we think we've got 2 Schecters, a Music Man, and
the Chapman.
2
That one was
Schecters, a
definitely
Music
the
Man, and
Chapman.
a Chapman.
That was definitely the Chapman, that one.
Right, here it comes in again. Oh, sorry.
Of course. Okay. I think that's the Fender, this.
No, go left, another one. Now that's it.
No, it's not the Fender. That's sneaky. This is probably the one I enjoy playing most, and then the first one after this one. But
Okay.
I've got no idea what it is.
Could you...
Is this the flat? This feels like the neck is the slimmest neck.
I was just about to ask you that. So
And
which neck feels like it's got the flattest fretboard
This
radius?
one here, I think.
This one.
Which could in turn lead me to think that this is the Schecter one.
So now we've
Again,
got 3 Schecters.
But man, they
and-
feel so similar. Apart from the... Because also, there is a giveaway on one of them that is more satin finish here, and the neck was more satin finish. I think there was a second
Can I
or a
give
third
you a
one.
guitar back? Can I give
Yeah.
you now... what I want to do is I want to give you 2 guitars.
This feels pink.
Am I going to give this away here? No, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to give you 2 guitars here with 2 different fretboard radiuses.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me whether you can feel...
that's a good
Is
idea.
one flatter than the other, or do they all just feel the same to you? So obviously you've played that one.
Yeah.
Give me that, but you don't even really need it plugged in, I don't think, do you? But, I mean, it's up to you. That's great. Actually, yeah, so playing chords and playing, lead lines up near the 12th fret and above, is there a...
There's no bending out on that. I might think this is the Fender from feeling the neck.
Do you want to plug it in or not?
No, no.
Okay, so sorry, go back to the other one again. I don't know why I unplugged it, to be fair. That's it, well done. So does this fingerboard now feel flatter or it's the same or more curved?
Oh man. The neck feels slightly slimmer and this feels slightly flatter. The fingerboard.
And does that lead you to prefer it? Or I'm interested in, do you prefer a flatter board or a slightly less flat board? Or don't you care? Are you radius agnostic?
Yeah, I'm radius agnostic. I think I prefer the other one.
Okay.
Because this neck feels slimmer as well. So I do think that was the Fender and this is the Schecter, just for feeling the neck. But again, I haven't played either guitar a lot,
Well, okay.
Yeah?
You might as well take your blindfold off.
Ah!
So you pretty much nailed everything. You were right. So this, I mean, apart from saying everything was a Schecter first time round, by the time we got to the end, yes, you played the Fender first.
Yeah.
Then you played the Cutlass. Then you played the
Yeah.
Yamaha. Then you played the Chapman. Then you played the Schecter.
Yeah, I mean, Chapman giveaway is that. And the knobs...
You see what Pete's saying is that the pickup selector switch is in a different position. I think, and don't shoot me if I'm wrong, I think the Chapman is more where someone like ESP would put their switch.
To be completely honest with you, there's none of these guitars that are bad at all. And listening to them when you're playing, they're so similar, all of them. When you're not seeing, you know.
Yeah.
I prefer this neck is great, but it's very slim.
Too slim.
It's very slim here.
Yeah.
And it's very. But I can see how people like that. But it's definitely. Yeah, that feels more raw, if that makes sense on
Yeah,
the on
like
the
a raw
neck.
satin,
yeah,
yeah.
and
Mhm.
that's why I thought that might be. Did I say that was the Yamaha? I think
No,
that
you
had
said
a
that
more.
was I think you said everything was a Schecter basically, apart from.
No, I'm sure that one has got a more raw neck on it.
It has. I
Yeah.
agree.
Schecter.
But you did say it was a Schecter.
Did I?
But that's okay.
It doesn't feel at all like this one. Which has got the most rolled fingerboards on it?
The Fender. Definitely the Fender.
No, this.
No, I mean the Fender and the Schecter
Yeah,
and
the Fender's really rolled.
I wouldn't. I mean the probably the Cutlass and the Yamaha are sort of quite sort of like, you know, like a 90-degree
But
edge.
I tell you what when I said Schecter with that, and then when you touch the knobs, they are different knobs.
Yeah, you got the sort of knurled metal knobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Where these ones are different, and they're more, that was difficult to tell if it was this or this.
Did we come to a conclusion then? So you think you probably preferred the Fender, do you, of all of them?
I would restring it with some heavier strings on it because I think it's got 9s on it. That's my personal thing. The sound-wise, I think they all sound very, very similar. I think you would agree, wouldn't you?
Oh no, I completely agree. I'm
So
just
it's
trying to
whether
see
you
what
like,
else.
it's whether you like a little bit of curvature here in the back. You know,
so
whether you like
Player Plus has a completely traditional heel joint.
Yeah.
All the other three. Well, no, that's not true actually. The Yamaha has a traditional
traditional
heel joint as well.
That one has got slightly.
Yeah, the others.
I love that the 5.
It's nicely done, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Chapman and the others have got these slightly sort of, you know, recessed heel joints.
Yeah. I mean, there's no sharp frets on there. You know, there's you know, some have got slimmer frets than others.
All very viable contenders for someone looking for a modern. And I should also say as well, apologies, Nick, I get confused as to whether you're a Johnson or a Johnston.
Like people get confused with Anderton or Anderson.
Exactly, I feel your pain, Nick.
Yeah.
But yes, Nick Johnston.
I feel your pain, Bob. So Nick. What?
Trevor, yeah.
Well, that's that. I mean, yeah. So what are we talking money-wise here? What's the most expensive one? Chapman?
No,
This one?
I think the Fender is the most expensive.
Okay.
Then the Chapman, then the Nick Johnston, and these two.
A 650-ish, yeah.
650, aren't they? I think so.
I mean, you're not going to go wrong with any of these.
No,
Absolutely.
I completely agree. I think yet again, I don't really know that we're doing anything other than proving that buying an electric guitar when it comes down to, you know, this sort of level is a personal preference.
Yeah.
You just end up going, I like the look of that one, I like the sound of that one, I like the feel of that
Yeah.
one, and you're not wrong. If that's what you like, then that's what you want.
I keep saying it's about you. When you buy the guitar, take it home, you put it in the chair, you sit on your sofa, you put it in this chair, or you put it in your sofa and you walk into the kitchen. When you walk back into the living room and you go, oh yeah, that's a cool guitar, I want to pick that up and play it. That's the most important thing.
That's what I get with my Mini Jackson that I play on Instagram all the time.
Exactly. I should get a Mini some guitars, shouldn't I?
100%.
Yeah, it's
manufacturers. Send
Yeah.
Pete a mini guitar.
A mini guitar.
Right.
Yeah.
Onwards?
Yeah, and
Onwards and
upwards.
upwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we shooting anything else out today? Are we doing T-styles? I think we might be.
I think we might do.
Well,
I mean,
anyway,
I'm
look, if
shooting
you
out
liked
all
and
over the place.
subscribe to this channel, you'd get notification of all the shootouts.
Yeah.
We do. Right.
Some of them, not all of them. And if when we get to 1 million subscribers, by the way, we'll give away that clon there in the corner.
A real clone.
A real clon-along ding-dong.
Let's do it.
A clonlonic.
A colonic.
A clonlonic.
Right. On that note,
Yeah.
we'll see you later.